Okay, so this was on the stream the other day. This was exciting. So this is some Season 4 stuff that we're seeing here. And they've kept it pretty close to the chest, to be fair. And regardless of how everyone felt about the SSG versus FaZe, which was a really good series, I'm kind of sad that on the outcome. But on the stream yesterday, they had Tashi and Unishek, and they got them to talk on the caster panel about some of the stuff that's coming. So we've got some new maps that are coming. And this map looks amazing. This feels like Sanctuary from Halo 2, but with some changes. Like, it just screams Sanctuary, like with all the like sandstone Forerunner work and stuff like that. Obviously, yet to see how this plays out. There's not been many content creators that have put stuff out yet, but it could be good. Any ranked maps are good. And they also mentioned that there's going to be Plaza from previous Halo titles coming in as well. So we've got 2 new ranked maps coming. And if you look at all the ledges and stuff on here, you can have an absolute field day with all the movement tech. I'm sure, like, you know, myself and Shyway and other creators will be making some skill jump stuff. Look at all the gaps in between it. They're a beautiful looking map. They said that there's some other maps coming as well. We obviously know about Plaza, but I think they said it was a big team battle map, so we don't really know what's going on with that. Obviously, we've got Infection coming as well, so this is sort of the non-competitive stuff now. But there are some interesting equipment changes that are going to come, and I really want to talk about those because I feel like the way that they could make ranked interesting is just by adding more equipment. So I've played this unofficially. I've played Infection unofficially. There's been like hacked game type, well, not hacked, but there's been game types put into the file browser. So this is nothing new for me, but official support's always nice. So this thing looks insane. So this thing looks like, basically we're taking stuff from Splitgate. So this is a new power equipment. So this is like your overshield and your active camo. So there's been some videos on it before, and I'll probably add those in if I can find them. But essentially you can place a portal and you can designate that location as somewhere to teleport back and forth. Now, we don't know how many times. We don't know how long it lasts. It looks like it's once. But essentially, you could pull off some sick flanks with this, or you could completely bait the absolute crap out of someone. So this is going to be amazing. I just hope that we don't have it on like every map. Like Argyle, it would be awesome. I feel like it's got some opportunity maybe on the new map as well. That'd be cool. You want big open maps. We don't want small maps with this. Just because it'd cause too many flanking opportunities and stuff. I feel like maybe live fire might work, but I feel like streets definitely wouldn't work. But we could do some more stuff on it. We did some videos on the Shroud screen when that first came out in Season 3, and they did well and people enjoyed them. And it'd be exciting to see it used in the LAN in Season 4 that's coming. I think, is it the Quadrant one next? And also, the threat sensor's been rechanged and now it's the threat seeker. So if you miss this, the threat sensor would go through walls. The threat seeker no longer does that. So you can fire it into an area and it will highlight players who are in that area. So you can see here, it explodes, it highlights all the players. Look at the guy at the top right, you can see he's through a wall to the player's POV, but the sensor itself doesn't go through the wall. But this is going to be really good for scouting out areas and looking for people that are camping. It's not super strong, it's more like in the lines of the Shroud screen. It's like info gathering, like camo sort of stuff. It's just a nice little throw in there, because the threat sensor as it is right now, it's just not good for ranked whatsoever. Like, it's way too strong, you get way too many things of it. This, one and done, or maybe 2. It's just a nice way to sort of bring that kind of info finding, and that is a pretty powerful piece of equipment. Like, if you want to see if someone's camping in tires with the Bulldog and you get this, that's really good, especially if the hill's on arcade. So it's going to just it's going to mix up how things work a little bit. Information, obviously, in Halo is very important. It's really exciting. So we got 2 maps coming. We got Plaza, we got Forest, we got 2 new pieces of equipment coming. We've got the Threat Seeker, and we've got the Quantum Translocator, I think they called it, but that's a really long name. We'll just probably call it Portal Gun, I think, as we go forward. But that's really cool. I think Season 4 for Ranked is looking good. We've got new maps, 2 new maps. We've got 2 new pieces of equipment, whereas previously we only had 1 and 1. And so we'll see. Hopefully they get the CSR stuff fixed. I've had a lot of people saying they're getting like +5, and then -25 when they lose, which is horrific. And then finally we've got the rank system. You can see here the article for the career stuff. So here's the pretty graphic that they had on the stream. Some other artwork they've got. But essentially the overview is that this is going to be a system that's very akin to the MCC one. I'm mixed about that. I feel like the unranked players needed something, so it would be greedy of me to say that, you know, ranked needs to tie into everything. It's like, it shouldn't. But I am a little disappointed, but that's because I'm more towards the ranked side. And essentially we got this progression system right here. So we can see that a lot of the ranks, and I'll put the image on screen as well, you can see a lot of the ranks kind of move into each other. So we've got the bronze, the silver, the gold, the platinum, the diamond, and then the onyx, and then you cap out at hero. So mint blitz, you've got a lot of grinding to do, dude. I'll see you in like 4 months. I'll probably enjoy this. This is pretty cool. The presentation of it, so you'll see it everywhere. So when it's in the match intro, you can see on this image here, I'll blow it up if it doesn't go too well in the video. It will show up on your name card or call card, and that's nice. And it'll show up when you inspect a player in post-game carnage as well. And in most places, when you see the player, you will see it. Still disappointed that there's no post-game and pre-game lobby stuff, specifically like Reach and 3, but that would take some specific and very long UI work, and I think that's just outside of the scope of what Infinite can do right now. Maybe that'll come in the future. They're just trying to get the features out right now. And FAQ, some of the things like I was saying, so is it like Halo 3? No. Will it include previous match history? So for me, where I've got like thousands of games played, I believe, it's not going to, so that's a bit of a pain point, but hey, it gives me something to do. It will only work in match-made games. Double XP doesn't work on it. Will we get customization content from leveling up? Yes, thank God. Select ranks will get corresponding nameplates, armor, weapons, and vehicle emblems. Now, interestingly, if it's armor, weapons, and vehicle emblems, that's not good enough. We need to get actual items. If it's armor and weapons and vehicle emblems, that's different, but I think it's written to suggest we're going to get emblems again, and I literally just did a video, you can check that, here's a card, about how I'm sick of getting emblems. Like, I can only equip so many emblems 343, and I feel like we need more stuff. Like, we talked about Rocket League and League of Legends and all that stuff in the other video, so you can go watch that if you want, but I feel like more emblems is a no-no. Give me actual items, please, for the love of God. It's also completely separate from Battle Pass and all that sort of stuff, so it has no impact, it will never reset. It's just a way for you to keep track of how many games you played and how you're doing and stuff. That's good, that's fine, feels very Halo Reach. Yes, I'm okay with that. I've already voiced my feelings on having the same rank over and over, but I feel overall it's a good addition to the game. It's got a lot of scope for improvement. We've got game types coming, we've got maps coming, everything's looking good. And I just thought I'd do a nice little update. If you missed this, or if you've missed all the other creators' videos that they've made, nice additions. Hopefully moving forward here, Halo Infinite will have more of this. I'm happy, I'm looking forward to it. But in the meantime, guys, stay tuned. We got the stream on Wednesday. We've got the VOD reviews coming on Friday and other stuff as well in the build-up to Season 4. So this has been Vanadam. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. See you later, guys.